film all the movements against blue screen with a robotic control dolly camera. We build a simplified version of each object and vehicle, and we can look at the movements and start cutting it to the music and deciding, okay, now the vehicle flies from right to left and it goes in front of the planet and this object and this object. In the next shot, it flies from top to bottom and it goes in front of the temple. The next shot, it goes towards the entrance. So you have to start deciding where in the song begins and ends what shot. I wonder how high we can go from the... Because this one is a shot that is just straight. In order to design the movements, you have to think, be aware of the big difference between 3D world, and which is infinite, you can do anything, and shooting in a studio where you have a ceiling at 20 feet high and dimensions, length, width, and the limitations of the physical movement of the camera. It cannot fly everywhere. So you build the dimensions in 3D, full dimensions of the studio. How far the camera travels, how high is the ceiling, how far to the right, to the left. And also you have to consider the speed. The camera has a limitation of how fast they can go in and out. And our vehicle is placed on a turntable so that we can see it in all directions. It's simpler to turn the vehicle than to turn the camera around. This also has a physical limitation. The fastest the turntable today can go, motion control is 360 degrees in 10 seconds. So we cannot make faster than 360 degrees in 10-second movements in the computer because we will not be able to accomplish them when we shoot. Studio and you're filming people that are supposed to be behaving to an entire environment that doesn't exist. That's the thing, to keep the people that have to sit in front of those lights for 12 hours straight and make them, feel like, okay, we're doing something that makes sense, When you're there, it really doesn't make sense. It's just purely technical and it doesn't really have a natural feeling. So the main thing was to kind of keep that going, to tell the singer, Paula, now you're flying through the gate and you're going inside the corridor and you're going into the big room, and so she has to imagine this. It's important, otherwise you feel completely blind if you're just singing and there's nothing but blue and 20 lights and 30 people staring at you. It makes no sense, really.
Okay. See you later.
We'll be back.
After you film, you have in one side the film. So that's the girls sitting on the chair with blue. Then you have a disc with all the movements from the motion control camera. This disc only has movements. It doesn't have any film images, anything. And in the 3D computer you have the temple, the universe, all the other objects, the rest of the vehicle. So you have 3 different things that have to come together. Basically, the girls against blue have to come and sit on the vehicle, which is 3D in this world. And the way this is put together is in the flame, using the mask.